Hello dear friends, welcome back to this video. So in today's video we are going to learn what is version control, why is it important in every job that you apply as a developer, and why is it good skills to know. So in this video I'll be teaching you the basics of Git and why is it important to know the importance and the benefit of version control system. And also I'll be doing a demonstration on how we can use Git and how we can be able to integrate the two systems. So in this playlist where you'll be seeing this video, you can also check another video that I integrated Git and GitHub. So in this video we'll be doing all the 3 steps. We will be showing you the benefit of using version control, a demonstration on how to use Git, and also we'll be doing showing you a few features of using version control. So let's get started. So here are my notes. I'll be checking them. So what we can ask ourselves, what is version control? So version control is a system of tracking changes. It's a system of tracking any changes that happen on a file or on a folder. So mostly it's used on software development, and also if you can also use it in any file system. You can use it to track changes on images, and also you even Excel sheets you can be able to track changes. So let us briefly understand the version control and what we are saying as tracking changes. So I'll demo it using a Canva file. So let's me open Canva, then explain some brief explanation. So we are saying version control is a system of control of tracking changes using is a system of tracking changes over time. So here if let's for example give this example as code. So if you are working as a designer and you know version control, you can be able to track changes for this design. So if you give your client this design and for example they say change this iPhone to have you search on the internet, you search for the iPhone with a gray back cover or a silver back cover, you can be able to come and change that, do the changes. But in the event the client says I don't want the gray iPhone with the back cover, you can even go back you can even track where you made that change. So that is the version control explained in terms of video editor, in terms of a graphic editor. So let's come here on the code side. If maybe you are working on a site, let's see it here. So say you are working on a simple site such as this one, and you want to track the changes from the time there was no code here, from the time you created the folder with no code. You can be able to do so if you are using Git. So and also if you make any changes, like for now you can come here and just make a simple change. I have already activated Git on this part, so we make the changes on the title part. say so whenever I make this change, Git, because it's already activated on this on this on this folder, is able to detect something was changed. And you can see here we have the normal the working directory that we are working on. And here you can see compared back what side to side, you can see what was changed. What is in land was the original thing, and what is in green is what was changed. So, and you can also see it on the browser. Yeah, you can see here we have, you can see node site is what we change as title. Okay, so that is how we use like that is a brief introduction on why we use version control. So the other now we can go to the benefits of using version control. The benefit of using version control, we can be able like to collaborate, because in version control everybody, let me do it on the time, everybody like has an account on version control. So if you create a Git and install Git on your machine, you can be able like to Git creates a user account for you. And it creates a user account with using an email. So so this is configured using that command git config. Yep, I can't remember, seem to remember mine. Yeah, everybody has an email, and I can demo that. Here you can see this is the name that I wrote using the git configure command. So when we are installing git configure, I will show you how to do that. So if we are working two of us, maybe you can see my name and the other person name and whatever the change they made. So Git is a good tool for collaboration. So that is one benefit of using Git. And the other benefit, you can be able to track changes, and also you can track changes on the code you are using, as the way I shown you on this demonstration. But another benefit is, if we wrote this this title, and we feel we don't want these changes, using Git you can be able like to go back, like to undo the changes. And you can see here, this is a simple way of doing it. So you can come here and you can discard the changes using this command here on the Visual Studio Code. We have this source control already installed in Visual Studio Code. This is not something you will have to download. It's already, once you download Visual Studio Code, you will have it. So as I was saying, going back to the original version of your code is much easier when you are using Git or the version control tools, and also you can be able like to see the various versions of the code you created. So you can it is a good tool to be able to do version control. So that is one. So we have said it is good for tracking changes, and another concept is we can be able to do like branch. So let me explain. So if we are working on this site, we can be able like to divide the work. Maybe we are two developers who are working on this site. We can divide the work, and the way we can divide the work is by using branch. You can say you can give me, like, you say, Felix, your work will be to do this part, like to do the landing page, and also somebody else will be given a work on a feature to do on the backend side, like to integrate the backend side. The two people can work on the different like you can, according to this picture, the two people can work each person can work on their own copy and still commit the changes. So let me explain the branch side. Well, one person can work on their own feature, as I was saying. Mine can be working on the let's say front end, and somebody else can be told to work on the back end, but we will work each and every one separately. I work on my computer, the other one on his computer, but the two people will come. So if we create a branch here, I think I better do a demo. So you can see here we have one branch which is main, but we can be able to create another branch for somebody else. So we say his name. Now we can see we are on this branch, we are working on this branch, but if he finish working on his code, the two code can be able to be merged together according to so the two codes can be merged together. Yeah. So let me confirm something.